The lathe was considered the father of machine tools. The reason for the consideration was this lathe invention led to the invention of other machine tools. Lathe played an important role in the Industrial Revolution. History says that it was invented in the 17th century by Henry Maudslay. The lathe used by Henry Maudslay can be found in the Henry Ford Museum, located in Michigan of the United States. According to Wikipedia, lathe is a machine tool that rotates a workpiece about a central axis to perform various operations like turning, facing, threading, knurling, and drilling. With external tools that are applied to the workpiece to create an axis-symmetrical object. There are different types of lathes, which have been classified based upon their application and working mechanism. They are engine lathe, bench lathe, turret lathe, tracer or copy lathe, CNC lathe. Lathe machine is one of the most important machine tools, which is used in the metalworking industry. It operates on the principle of a rotating workpiece and a fixed cutting tool. The cutting tool is fed into the workpiece, which rotates about its axis, causing the workpiece to form the desired shape. Different parts constitute and work together to cater to the needs of the operation. The different parts are bed, headstock, tailstock, carriage, tool post. The first or the base part of lathe is the bed. It is the main body of the machine. All main components are bolted on it. To withstand all the vibrational loads that are produced during machining, it is usually made by cast iron. Due to its high compressive strength, it is made by the casting process and bolted on floor space. The second one is the headstock. Headstock is also one of the main body part that is placed on the left side of the bed. It is also made of cast iron, where it acts as housing for all the driving mechanisms, like gear chain, belt drives, which are used for rotating spindle. The next one is the chuck. Chuck is also called as the work holding device. The work holding device aims to hold the material in position during machining. It is mounted to the spindle. There are different types of work holding devices, like 3-jaw, 4-jaw chuck, and collet chuck, and many others depending upon the object. Tailstock. Tailstock situated on bed. It is placed on the right-hand side of the bed. The main function of tailstock to support the job when required. It is also used to perform drilling operations and for holding lengthy objects. Carriage. The carriage is made up of cast iron. It is situated between the headstock and tailstock. Carriage is used to hold and move the tool post on the bed, vertically and horizontally. Carriage slides on the guideways and provides motion to the tool post. Tool post. It is placed on the carriage. Tool post is used to hold the cutting tool at the correct position. By using all these parts collectively, the lathe can perform different operations, but there are some limitations of this manual lathe. Accuracy and repeatability are a big question in the case of the manual lathe. Complex parts involving contour cannot be machined accurately using a lathe. Idle time in between the operation is more. The boring operation cannot be performed. Only specific shapes and structures can be made by using a lathe machine. To overcome this limitation, an upgraded machine called numerical control machine (NC) came into existence. The first NC machine was built in the 1940s and 1950s, based on existing tools that were modified with motors that moved the controls to follow points fed into the system on punch tape. Numerical control is defined as the form of programmable automation in which the process is controlled by numbers, letters, and symbols. In other words, the numerically controlled machine is defined as the machine that is controlled by the set of instructions called the program. The program is called Automatic Tool Programming (ATP) language, which consists of numbers, letters, and symbols that are written in the standard format, which is given in the form of punched holes on a tape. A punched tape is a form of data storage that consists of a long strip of paper in which holes are punched. It developed from and was subsequently used alongside punched cards. Limitations of NC machine. The NC machine uses paper or punched tape as a form of input. Editing or modifying the program is impossible. A skilled person is required to punch holes on the tape and to operate it. Due to the continuous usage of tape, it will be wear due to the holes present on the tape.